Hi, I'm going to be talking about support services components, which basically means everything that has to be with support services after the purchase of the product, like how to the repair, the maintenance, instructions, installations, warranties, deliveries, and available spare parts. Um, this all varies depending on how developed the country is. Because, for example, in the U.S. pieces, there are a lot of ways that you can do this, but in underdeveloped countries it's a little bit harder and more expensive. So that also involves in underdeveloped countries less maintenance than in developed countries, because since it's less frequent and more expensive, people don't do it as much because of the culture and because of it's a little bit more expensive, like getting the pieces and etc. But lack of attention to the product component will ultimately make it fail. So it's always important to have it as it should be. Culture has a huge role in this all over the place. Like, to depending how much you like, the culture will depend how frequent you take your product to maintenance, and even how the company itself will make the instructions for you to understand. In some countries where the culture isn't, uh, some cultures, they don't tend to take their product to maintenance frequently, unlike in most developed countries where they have like monthly maintenance or whatever, which helps the product continue move smoothly. Um, Culture also has a big factor in how do you communicate the instructions to the country, like the words you use, um, and how literate the country is. Also, they have to take that into account. Um, and for example, the example they use in the book when talking about how to communicate the instructions differently depending on the culture slash country, it was something you rubbed in your body, but instead of saying rubbing it, they said soaked, which translated directly to their culture slash language slash dialect, that they had to soak it, but they knew that it was going to be the same as rubbed, because that's how they use that word specifically.